Every day when you wake up, you have two choices. Either you can choose to go through the day without doing anything, without trying to get better, repeating the same old excuses. Or you can think about the kind of person you want to become 5 to 10 years from now and start taking the actions that kind of person would take. What happens 10 years from now will be dictated by the actions you take today. Do something today that your future self will be proud of. Do something today that will make your family happy 10 years from now. Do something today to become that person you've always wanted to be. There's something about the way we perceive success that results in one of the greatest tragedies of our time. And that is the belief that successful people, the ones at the top of their game, that talent is what punched in their ticket, that destiny brought them to the finish line. And that's just wrong. It's wrong because it takes the journey, the struggle, the scratching and the clawing that it took to get to the top of the mountain, and it throws it out the window. It completely mitigates what's most important. In the real world, the one we're living in, it doesn't matter who you are. You were never entitled to a result. Victory is a product of the fight. The biggest favor you could ever do for yourself as you progress through life's ups and downs through good and bad, when things get rough, is know that you're going through it with every successful person, every champion, every innovator has gone through in the history of mankind. Struggle is beautiful. It's a sign that you're in the midst of what separates great from average. It's a necessary step, and it's the most important step you will ever take. Because 99% of people can't see past it. The world sees trouble. It sees hardship as it's time to pack it up, to walk away, to be intimidated. But the best, they look at struggle differently. Just like you can't get fit without blood, sweat, and tears at the gym, you can't make deals without the hustle. You can't make things happen if you don't move forward in the face of adversity. When the word no is staring in your eyes, it's all part of the process. Winners walk on. If you want something bad enough, you know that being uncomfortable is an ingredient. If you want the best, your mindset has to reflect the best. Let others focus on the tip of the iceberg. Excellence lies in everything underneath the surface and what cannot be seen. So take mediocrity and make it excellent. Take what's yours and hold it up for the world to see, because what hurts now in the present is the very same thing that will transform your life down the road. At the intersection of what is and what can be, our stories are written. It's where decisions are made and lives are ultimately defined. In which way you go when staring at this fork in the road, it can mean everything. Ask yourself, do you have what it takes? Can you see the big picture when the sky appears to be falling down around you? When all it takes is a back pedal just to be comfortable again. When you're in pain, it becomes very easy to forget why you even began. People don't give up because they're cowards. They don't quit because they don't have what it takes. They give up because they can no longer see the big picture and they forget why they even started. When all you see is directly in front of you, you lose the ability to see your finish line. What are you going to say to yourself when you want to give up? What are you going to think about when you're in pain? Remember why you started when you are in doubt about whether you want to keep going. Make the world respect your greatness. Don't depend on anybody else to care about what you do more than you. Don't expect other people to see your vision. Stop spending so much time trying to convince people how great you are, trying to convince people of your plan. Stop talking and just start doing. Go do what you've been called to do. Go do what's in your heart to do. Go do it what you have dreamed to do. Go do what you have envisioned to do and make it happen for your life. Because nobody's going to make it happen for you but you yourself. You know what helped me in my life the most? It is my failures, my setback. Because those setbacks set me up to find the greatest version of myself. And the great version of yourself, it doesn't look like greatness along the journey. It looks like embarrassment sometimes. It looks like mistakes sometimes. It looks like flaws sometimes. It looks like tears sometimes. And it looks like depression sometimes. It looks like broken pieces sometimes. But I know we serve a faithful guy, and I know God will take those broken pieces and turn those broken pieces into a masterpiece, which is you. The masterpiece aren't made of perfect pieces. It's made of a lot of different types of pieces. So know the greatest version of yourself is that masterpiece. Don't think you have it all figured out. It's your race. You gotta run your race, and sometimes that race seems unfair. Sometimes that race seems hard in others, but I do know this. The hardest battles are often given to the strongest soldiers.